Okay, so Object Oppose episode 15 has been out for 2 months now and I think people should hear my opinions on it. Fernando Byrne and Augusta asked me to do a review on the episode. So it starts out with the creator apologizing for his past mistakes. Then it cuts to a baseball. No, really. A baseball from my eye with arms giving out autographs. Also in the scene is Leafy from BFDI with a male voice.
Baseball?
A soap dispenser. There's also a soap dispenser with no arms. Why the fuck doesn't soap bottle even have arms but arms baseball and male Leafy do? This is weird. Anyways, the scene lasts for only 30 seconds before it then cuts to the intro. Then it cuts to the host's microphone and flat screen Acker armless me phone with no mouth. And then microphone rambles on about stuff from the last episode. Like seriously? Why did it take 3.5 years to make this? I have a feeling this show will be cancelled soon.
So before we go any further, lover or hater, Tiffany is here with her 2 friends if you remember them and 2 guests.
Whenever I see those 3D humans, I realize that I'm not the only one in the OSC that does 3D animation, and also seeing them now reminds me of one thing.
They say bacon suits the soul.
What the fuck?
May I introduce you to Thomas Barr, Kaylin's guest, who is Russian American and with the eye patch. The other one, who we just met today, is Tori's guest and was her math teacher, Derek 8. That's AIT 8.
Wow, so we got a Russian pirate and a math teacher. And yet they only get like 5 seconds of screen time in the episode, but yet I heard people complain about these quote-unquote humans. I actually think Daryl, who is the creator of this show, was originally going to make these characters get more screen time in this episode, even making Thomas and Eric talk, but then saw enough haters and cut it out. This is only an assumption.
That's good. But why does Taoism look more unusual than usual?
And then there's Yin and Yang. They got separated by phone just like Yin and Yang in Inanimate Insanity. Also, Yang was mentioned to have ran off just like Yang in Inanimate Insanity. And after this, something else happens in this scene.
So now that everyone's here, except you're not a part of the show.
No, but after hearing that you were resuming it, I plan to finally join once and for all. I wanted to join Object Oppose some years ago and you never let me. I asked to be a contestant.
But they also look, what? Blue Leafy?
I don't really have much else to say about this other than, how did Feather escape? Also, how did she find out about baseball and armless bomb from Inanimate Insanity joining Object Oppose? And also, I'm surprised she didn't even notice flat screen.
I suppose that's understandable. So, since there's no other point in me standing here really, I might as well just... How do I know you're not just saying all that just to get rid of me? Again. You know what? It doesn't even matter. I should have done this a long time ago. I'm putting myself on the show and there's nothing anyone can do about it.
In Carolina, Taylor in California, in Arizona.
Well, now we have Yang. Also, what was that thing Yang trapped Feather in? Is it supposed to be a picture frame? Whatever, let's continue. So now we have a few minutes of contestants voting. None of them voted for Soap Bottle. 3 voted for Yin and Yang since they are one person. 3 voted for Leafy, and 3 voted for Baseball. I should also mention that all the characters from other shows that appeared throughout the series in this were revealed to be clones by Microphone. The tiebreaker is rock paper scissors. Taoism won, and then Baseball, so Leaf was out. No, that's just it. Leaf was out, and then Leaf's voters talk about their opinions on Leaf's elimination.
I hope this ain't no hard feeling, but Leaf and I never get along well.
Yeah, even though we stopped hating him, I personally have a reason to vote for him.
Then it's the rejoin. I'd explain the entire rejoin, but it will take forever, so I'm just going to get right to saying who rejoins. The person who rejoins is Sponge. And people thought it was going to be Phone. But I will admit, the voting was really close. By 9 votes. And then it cuts to the challenge, which is stacking 5 blocks in 1 minute. That is a very specific challenge if you ask me. And then Sponge wins, and that's how the episode goes. Now let's see the announcement. Wait a minute, what's this? Oh yeah, Fernando told me that there was this one person who impersonated the creator of Objectopose. I don't use Facebook or MuseScore unfortunately. Twitter is still better than Facebook. I'm surprised that the creator doesn't have Discord. Okay, so this is the part of the announcements that talks about hiring more crew members. I auditioned for cartoonist for this show but Daryl never replied. I'm not saying he needs to, but I'm just pointing it out. Okay, the rest of the announcements are just boring stuff, so yeah, this was my review on the latest episode of Objectopose. I know I'm 2 months late, but despite this, I just had to show my opinion on this show. Overall, this episode is a work of art. It is a masterpiece that will never be topped. Oh yeah, one more thing before I go. On the Objectopose wiki there was a mean user named KittenGamer350 who kept raging at Sponge. I found they made an Objectopose subreddit and I made a Reddit account and tried to get in, but as of now I can't. I'm just curious to see what's going on in that subreddit. Please don't attack me, Sponge haters. Okay, that's all. And as for my object show, 3D objects, it's still in the works. So yeah, bye.